Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are at in the world. And welcome to this channel, Freya's Crow. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome, and welcome back to my returning subscribers. All right, so as I promised, I said that I do a sporadic live stream doing readings. So the readings will be one question for free. If you want a mini reading, the price is $8.88, and everything that you need to know is in the description box below the video. Ways to donate. If you want to purchase a reading, I do mediumship readings, I do regular readings, I do Reiki healings, I also do hypnotherapy because I am a certified hypnotherapist if you're interested in something like that. I do past life regression, I could do a personal problem, or I can do chakra activations with affirmations. It's up to you, whatever you would like. All right. But all that information is in the description box below if you're interested in that. All right. So when you come into this live stream, if you don't mind, give me a Fonzie. It would be greatly appreciative. And if you have a question, go ahead and put it in the comment section below so that I can connect to your question and answer it for you. And if you're a hater, thanks for watching. Because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. All right, so thank you. All right, so I see I have a viewer. If you're interested, go ahead and post your question, and we'll connect to the angels and answer that question. Doesn't matter if it's a yes or no or another kind of a question, but you get one free question. And if you want a mini card read, they are $8.88, and I usually get pretty in-depth with the readings, so you get a few cards pulled. All right, so it'll be money. Or if you wish to book a personal reading instead of having it broadcasted on live stream, you can do that as well. We can do remotely through Google Meet, Zoom, however, right? Whatever works for you. All right, so I appreciate all of your donations. I appreciate all of your comments. I appreciate all your thumbs up. I appreciate all of my subscribers, and I haven't did this for a while, so as like I said, I promised you that this week we would spring one up, and here we are. I like to do things spontaneous because it seems like when I plan something and put it out there, the haters try to block it. So we're just, yeah, you can see I just had an orb come up, so you can see that I do have my team around me. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Don't forget to give me a Fonzie and a question in the comment section below. You get one free question, and then if you want a mini read, they're $8.88. And if you'd like to book a personal session, that works for me as well. Everything you need is in the description box below. Okay. So go ahead when you're ready, post your questions. Okay, so one of you two viewers that is watching, you need to clear something out of your heart space. Hi, Zion. How are you? I'm doing free readings, free one question readings. if you're interested and have a question. But one of you viewers has to clear something out of your heart space. When I shuffle this card, when I shuffle this deck, this card popped out. This is a romance angel cards, but I use them as heart cards. So you need to clear something out of your heart space. Something can come towards you. In other words, you got to make room, because the heart space is the energy of giving and receiving. So you need to clear something out to make room for something new here, right? So it could be another a love interest, or it could just be something that you're trying to manifest in, emotionally, monetarily, something along them lines. All right. So a little bit of how this works. You ask the question, and the angels will answer it for you. It usually takes a minute for some people come in. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Go ahead and post your one question in the chat if you have a question. Mercury is going direct today, by the way. For those of you who follow the planets, Mercury is finally going station and going direct. But we still got the post retrograde to deal with, which talks about you still will be having some minor miscommunication, some minor technological problems with your devices. Hello, DK. How are you? So just be aware of that. Be aware that, you know, we got a lot of things on up there in the heavens when it comes to our planets. And if you're extremely sensitive, you're going to be extremely sensitive to the energies around you. So yeah, Mercury it's stationed. It should be stationed in Cancer, seeing how it was retrograde, which means it'll be going back through Cancer into Leo. And Leo rules the heart space. So that could be why that card fell out. I didn't even think about that. All right, so if you have a question, go ahead and post it. Hi, Sam. How are you? I'm doing good, hon. I think you asked how I was doing. I am great. I promised you guys a live stream reading, and here we are. So if you've been following me, and I think you have, Sam, I think you're one of my followers. But if you have a question, a little straight. Yeah, same here, honey. It's the energies. I'm telling you, it is the energies. Yeah, I figured so. Yeah, it's basically just the energies. Like they're crazy. We have a lot of intense ones. Like I said, we just had that planetary basket with all four of them planets lined up, or somehow it was crazy. And Mercury retrograde, which is now stationed and going back through Cancer. Cancer rules the home space. So there's a lot of things happening within communication when it comes to the right family dynamics, or between couples, and it's been a rough one. So do you have a question, Sam? By the way, thank you. I'll let you know that. Thank you for following me and being with this channel for a while. And sometimes that's the best thing to do, is just smile through it. That's the best. That's the best thing you can do. Because I mean, really, you know, that's serenity prayer. Oh, hi, Christina. Yeah, it's a little watery. My eyes been watering like crazy. I got a massive headache earlier, which really caused my eyes to water. I don't wear it much, but yeah. I'm glad you can make it to the live stream. Are you working today, Christina? Oh, taking a nap. Yeah. My four-legged kiddos are out the other rooms playing. I can hear Loki chasing some. They're probably I take the ring off the milk bottles. When you twist the cap off, you got that ring that stays on it. I'll pull the ring off and let the cats play with it. You know how much they charge on for them rings? Who is working against me that I need to be aware of for my greater good? Okay, so CM. Who is working against CM? What to know for the greatest good? All right, so let's pull we'll pull a spirit guide message, what you need to know for your greatest good, and then we'll see who's working against you. What does CM need to know for their greater good? Please and thank you, spirit guides. Well, you need to learn how to express yourself. I didn't realize the whole deck was in reverse. But yeah, I feel like you have a problem. And that's okay, Sam, because we do have Mercury retrograde. Yeah, we have Mercury retrograde. So, of course, things are going to be heated. You're not going to be able to express yourself the right way. It's not going to come out the right way. It's going to come out all twisted. It's going to come out like a freaking roller coaster, up and down, up and down, up and down. So what you need to take into consideration is the fact that Mercury is in retrograde when it comes to being able to express yourself, being able to also receive it as well, because when we express, we have to be open to receiving. So you could literally have some people around you who are maybe expressing negative things about you. I don't know why, but I feel like it's kind of behind your back situation. Maybe expressing not so nice things. All right, so who is doing it for Sam? Who is, okay. Yeah, Knight of Ariel. They're talking about your work ethic. This could be at your job, somebody at your job or where you work at. They could be saying, because the Knight of Arrow talks about our work or how we make our money, but it's in reverse. They could be saying some not so nice things. I'm hearing they don't work up to par, or they don't. It's like you don't meet. There's some people that you, oh, yeah, well, okay, so it could be a your business as well because the Knight of Ariel, but it's some people who are talking about your work, what you do for work, your own business. And that's what I feel like is in reverse. That's why express your feelings is in reverse. I just feel like you have some naysayers around you when it comes to what you do for work, or your work ethic, or your standards, or something along them lines, because this is all about your, like I said, your self-employment or your job, whatever you do for work. Yeah, but I feel like the thing is I feel like they're just doing it to hinder you or to cause a little bit of problems, to put road bumps in your journey. But I feel like Sam, Archangel Michael is up in the house and protecting you. Yeah, because it says about clear up communication problems with others. So you might have to stand your ground with some people. Even if, there's like some misunderstandings or maybe something along them lines. But yeah, but I just feel like they're just doing it to hinder something. I also feel too, you may also need to do some sort of marketing, some sort of way to market your business, because I feel like it's really slow. Um, I feel like Archangel Michael is giving you some sort of an idea here with the Ace of Swords. You have some marketing idea when it comes to putting yourself out there or getting it. I feel like you're already out there, but I feel like you need to stretch it. So marketing would be very, very good for you, because word of mouth isn't working. Yeah, word of mouth is not working. And listen, CM, when we have people out there, I feel like I feel like you do have a couple of haters. And the thing is, Sam, if you didn't have haters, that would mean that you're not doing something. So you need to understand that you're gonna have haters. And the thing about haters is it just shows that you're doing something right. And I feel like that's what's happening here. I feel like you have maybe a couple of haters that are on your business. But I feel like it's just like a little bump in the road. Um, so I feel like it's going to clear up. I feel like it will be clearing up probably in the next week or so. Um, because I don't know how long your business, how long you've been in self-employment with your business. Um, oh, hmm. Look, the magician. The spirit's telling you already got everything you need within you. You already have everything you need within you in this business. All right, so let's find out. Is CM's husband one of the haters? You see, I'm telling you, the situation will improve. And that's what Archangel Michael wants to tell you. The situation will improve. What is CM's husband one of the haters? Is CM's husband one of the haters? I feel like you have a strong connection with the element of water. So you may have to do like maybe some water cleansing. I also feel like too, this could be representing Mercury retrograde in Cancer, because Cancer is a water sign. That would make sense, yeah, with the home. So I asked if your husband was part of the haters. See, the answer right here is no. I feel like I don't feel like it's him. It may be somebody that's connected to him, like maybe a friend or somebody in you guys' social circle. I feel like, look, communication, clearing up communication. And I feel like that's what Archangel Michael said, clear up some communication. So you may have to dig a little bit deeper. But I do feel that there could be somebody, because we got, look at the sign here. There could be somebody. Look at all the dolphins. Look at all the dolphins. Yeah, see all them dolphins on there? See the 5 dolphins? To me, the 5 talks about change. So I do feel, I don't know why, but like an extended family member. But anyways, you're being asked to look for a sign and to reconsider something. See how Archangel Michael's got his sword coming down? See, his sword's up and now his sword's down. I don't think it's your husband, but I think it's somebody either in your social circle or an extended family member. And I feel like you're seeing the signs, but you're second guessing them. Or you're going to find out about it here when Mercury goes direct again through Cancer. And the reason why I'm seeing all this water is because Mercury is stationed and going to go back through Cancer. Cancer is a water sign. That talks about our family. Cancer is the family dynamics, you know, people that you call family. So I feel like it's an extended family member. And I feel like they're not doing it to your face. And I feel like your husband, I don't even think he knows about it. I don't think he knows about it. But I think you need to pay attention to the signs. 911 could be significant. Something's going to be resolved. Yeah, something's going to be resolved. Remember, we had the Magician on the bottom of this deck. 911, 9, and then the Ace of Michael and the Magician. That's 911. So you're going to find it out. I also, 2, yeah, look, see? The 2 of Raphael would talk about your husband. And look, the 10 of Ariel, that's extended family member. See, 10 of Raphael, or the 10 of Ariel in reverse. That's an extended family member. Yeah, you got to take into consideration, Sam, of Mercury being retrograde. You got to think about that. Take that into consideration. Yeah, trust me, I'm right there with you, thinking everybody's against me too. I'm right there with you, hun. I do. Yeah. So, one of the things, yeah, because this card come out in reverse, so I feel like you could be holding something back, or you could be holding he could be holding something back. I feel like what you need to do is sit down and have a conversation about it. You know, ask, what can we do to improve it? Or, you know, why isn't the business taking off the way it should? What can we do to market ourselves? Back to the marketing. What can we do to extend the marketing? Because word of mouth just isn't enough here, is what I feel. So if you're seeing 9-1 or 11-11, yeah, I feel like you need to pay attention to the signs here. Yeah, because I do feel, right, you need to start believing in yourself. You need to start believing in your husband, and you absolutely need to start listening to your heart. Yeah. Because you're not going through this alone with the 5 of Ariel, right? You're not going through it alone. All right. So I feel like he's feeling it just like you are. Yeah. I feel like you're definitely missing one. I feel like it's you. Watch, I guarantee you, sometime today, you're probably going to be seeing 911 after you get done with the reading here today and go about your day. The next few days, you're probably going to see 1111 911. I do feel though, like I said, you need to sit down and have a conversation as to how to improve your business. A marketing skill, maybe some sort of an idea that he'll have that maybe you don't. Learn to work together, learn to sit down and listen to one another. Um, because sometimes not everybody is against you, just maybe feeling it or thinking so because of the fact that you have had so many people against you. So I do feel there is definitely something within that tool chest between both that will help get you out there. Obviously, you have Archangel Michael around you. See him with the sword? He's around you and he's asking you to reconsider something. But he's absolutely, yeah, your husband's not working against you. There's just some miscommunication happening due to the Mercury retrograde. All right. So think of a way to yourself. How long have you been in business? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think, see, the thing is about businesses, it takes time to build it. And, sometimes you need to come up with a new strategy, a new way of getting yourself out there. This, believe it or not, Sam, this is the third time I've tried to get my business up off the ground. The third time. And I'm still not near where I should have been because I started like 5, 6 years ago and it crumbled. Then I started again a couple of years ago and it crumbled. And now I'm in the process of redoing it myself, trying to get myself back out there, start my, yeah, see that? Yeah, no, I'm not joking. I am not joking. And yeah, so I've been, um, trying to get myself out there because of all the haters around my life. They like mess with my communications, mess with things around me. So obviously, they don't want me to get my business up started because, well, the time that I started with them was a failure. So that's what they want to see is a failure. And I refuse to give up. So that's my story. But back to you. You and your husband need to sit down and come up with a new meeting strategy. Come up with a new way to get yourself out there. Um, yeah, I'm not giving up. Nope, because I know I'm here to do something, and I know it has something to do with my hypnotherapy and my voice. So, yeah. The first time I started my business, I wasn't certified as a hypnotherapist, but I did a lot of card readings. I did a lot of Reiki sessions, and then shortly thereafter, I did go for my hypnotherapy, which I'm incorporating into my business. But right now, it's all online. But hey, it's a start. You got to start, right? So, but for you being in business for 4 years, I think that you need a marketing strategy, some way to sit down and try to get word of mouth out there. And you know what else you need to do is shift your mindset from thinking that everybody's against you to, okay, I understand that you're not going to make everybody happy, right? You're not going to make there's going to be haters. Yeah, that's why everything seems to be online because that was a trend that started when we had the COVID outbreak. Yeah. Um so yeah, that's my recommendation and I feel like that's what they want you to know. That's why the Knight of Ariel is in reverse. You need to do some sort of find a new tool in that chest. You already got everything you need. So you have the 1 in 9 So you already have everything in your tool chest, but I feel like there's another one in there that you can utilize. I also feel like there is an opportunity coming your way, too. All right. You're very, very welcome, CM. Christina, are you still here? There you are. My question is will me and my two daughters ever reestablish a relation? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Christina. Yeah, I have the same issue with my two daughters too. Let's see my um let's ask the spirit guides. Christina, she wants to know if she will ever reestablish a relationship with her daughters. What's some advice that you can give Christina? Like attracts like. So, um, I feel like you need to go within your heart space. Um, I don't know why they're saying kindness counts. Choose love. Yeah, choose love over fear. So, yeah, you need to open your mind. Open your mind and choose to be in the energy of love. Because you know why? Because love attracts love. Not saying that you don't love your daughters, but maybe it'll help to change their vibration within the heart and journey within and truly see and open ourselves up to the fact that you are a kind person. And, you know, yeah. So I do feel fear. That's what I feel like. Yeah. I feel like you need to actually reestablish a relationship with your heart. You need to choose to stay in the energy of I love you regardless of how you feel or what you think or um what you want to see. Right? I do feel there definitely was some brainwashing here. Um all right, so oh, look at this. Something needs to change, absolutely. So with this card was turned upside down in the deck, just as I picked it up. So with the Tower card in reverse, I feel like they're in this energy of they are refusing to see your side of the situation. And remember I said about the brainwashing? There it is. So I feel like your daughter's going to have to learn some sort of a hard lesson. Some sort of a hard lesson about how they're viewing you and how they're viewing their situation, how they're viewing your relationship and the relationship with their father. Because I feel like I don't know, I feel like they're looking through the lenses of the brainwashing. And I feel like they're refusing to see that. So there's going to be something that happens that's going to make them open their eyes. And it's going to make them take a journey in their heart space. And I do feel at some point in time, they're going to see something. Yeah, that's what I mean. They've been brainwashed by his family. I'm telling you. That's why I said they're right now, they're refusing to see your side of a situation. They're refusing to go within and open their heart to your side of the situation. And I feel like there's going to be something that happens that's going to reveal that brainwashing tactic. I also feel like they're going to see some sort of a pattern in their dad's side of the family it's gonna reveal some sort of a pattern to them. They're gonna see something like a light bulb flashing, like aha, right? All right, so give me some more cards for Christina. Yeah, oh look, right there, the Ten of Raphael. Yeah, see, there it is, the family dynamics. Something with a car. Um, something's gonna happen with either, I don't want to say this, please, I pray, dear Lord, that this does not happen, but I feel like somebody's gonna get in a car accident. One of the family members. Yeah. I feel like he's a womanizer. I feel like their dad's a womanizer. And I feel like he could be the one either in a car accident or definitely the one who's blocking the relationship with you two. And I feel like this sudden, whatever it is with the Chariot reverse, is going to open their eyes to something. Yeah, they're going to, look, like attracts like, and this is the Devil card. So some sort of a toxic addiction that their father is connected to. Unnecessary worry. That it's going to help them to release something that is a fear-based energy. Like, see, this talks about that brainwashing right here. I feel like your ex is in this dark energy. He is in this is representative of the demon card, the Devil card. The Devil talks about toxicity. It talks about being chained and bound to a repetitive cycle of toxicity. Right? And a control mechanism. Controlling something. I feel like their dad, how do I want to say this? It's a form of emotional manipulation. Like, if you do this, then I'm going to take your car away from you. If you don't do this, then I'm going to take your phone away from you. If you don't do this, I feel like there's too much power in his hands. And he is manipulating them because it's like they're fearing opening their heart to you. They're fearing opening up to seeing your side of the situation. Because of something like his manipulative ways, I feel very womanizing, narcissistic energy here, and an emotional manipulator when it comes to your children. Because he doesn't want, because of the fact that he's not happy, so he doesn't want them to be happy. It's like throwing, like his card says, like attracts like. He's narcissistic, right? He's unhappy, so nobody else around him can be happy. This is a very toxic trait that he's holding on to in his heart space, that he refuses to let go of. He's refusing to let go of it. Even though the divine is going to show him something. They're going to show him something is going to happen to him. And it's going to make him and the kids see something from a different perspective, or them specifically, about their father's true characteristics as a womanizer. Yep. Look. I feel like your advice is to keep your time, your energy, and focus on going within that heart space. Being in that energy of love for your daughters, regardless of the fact that how they react to you, regardless of the fact that they are determined to, not talk to you, determined to keep you in this, determined to not change their perspective. So I feel like you need to keep your time, your energy, and focus on working on your heart space, working on yourself at this time, staying open to love, staying open to when they do see something from a different perspective, that the fact that they will come through to you. I feel like you're very, very beautiful. You're very wise. You're the queen of Ariel. You're a Taurus energy. So here you are coming through here right off the bat. You need to stay the bigger person. You need to stay the bigger person and allow these kids to go through their awakening, because the more you push your agenda upon them and try to prove your point, the more you're going to push them away. They're going to see you as the mature one. They're going to see that you've invested enough time in him. And they're going to start seeing him for the way he is. It's like the rose-colored glasses are going to pop off, and they're going to be like, aha. So it's not mom. It's you. It's your family. So that's what I feel. I feel like you just need to, stay who you are. Stay in this nurturing and more practical energy. Stay in this energy of putting your time, your energy, and your focus into your heart space, making yourself happy, because they will come around and they will see you as a mature one. They will see you that, okay, my mom's heart was always in the right place. My mom's heart was always in the right place. I just didn't want to see it because I was too busy, listening to the one-sided story here, the brainwashing. Trust me, Christina, I went through the same thing. So I understand how, and I empathize with you. Yeah, I empathize with you. Yeah, see, I'm telling you that the pain of Raphael in reverse talks about you not getting invited anywhere, or him always trying to ruin your reputation here with the title ones. And I feel like that's what he did. He ruined your reputation. I feel like he blamed his womanizing ways. Like he pointed the finger, you're the one who did it. I didn't do nothing wrong. You're the one who did it. That's what I feel. He tried to ruin your reputation as you're the one who was unfaithful. You were the one who was evil. You're the one who's in this toxic cycle. But in all actuality, it was him. And I said that. I say that a lot. The one who is jealous and pointing a finger and accusing the other person is usually the one doing. Yeah, that's what I feel. Okay. So I just feel like right now you just need to put your time, your energy, and your focus into working on your own heart space. Keep your heart open to love. Because I feel like they will eventually see the truth. And the truth always comes out. The truth always comes out. You are very welcome, Christina, and I appreciate you too, my friend. I do. I appreciate all your comments, all your likes, all of them. Anybody else have any more questions while we're on here? Don't forget, donations are always welcome. Everything you need to know is in the description box below. No, Sam, I have not. I don't. I have hackers. They hacked into my PayPal. And because they hacked into my new PayPal, I cannot get a card for it. And I have no clue what's going on with it, why nobody can access it, other than the fact that my phone was hacked again. So instead of doing PayPal, I'm doing Venmo and Cash App. I know that Venmo is like it's like a form of pay. Oh yeah, trust me, you guys are the only ones going through it. I know that Venmo is a form of PayPal, and I think you could pay PayPal into Venmo or vice versa. There's like a plus sign, but I'm not really sure how it works. Venmo is I think it's better than PayPal anyways, but you should set up a Venmo account. But yeah, I'm not doing anything with PayPal because of that. I have to literally lock my cards so that they don't hack into my cards. Yeah, definitely. Venmo is like, I think it's better than PayPal. I truly do. If you have Cash App, now that's a totally different thing, but I have my card locked on that too. I usually use my Cash App online, but my Venmo I use for other things outside of online shopping. Like if I have to go to the store and buy cat food or whatever I need for my house, I use my Venmo, but I always keep them locked because somebody hacked into my phone. Tried to hack into my iPad yesterday. Yeah, it didn't work because I have that thing on lockdown. Yeah, yep. I was doing a live stream and it offline, and I'm like, what the heck was that about? Yeah, I looked out. I seen on the camera that they were sitting at the end of the parking lot trying to hack into my iPad, but I have it. Not only do I have my internet um guard on, but I also have my iPad on what it's called lockdown, to where it's extra protection against hackers and cyber bullies. I wouldn't even know. Let me see something. See if I have it on this phone or not. Yeah, I don't have my password handy right at the moment to get in. don't know. That's weird. Saying I have a problem with my internet, but I'm online. I don't understand. That's what I mean. I think somebody hacked into my devices. But yeah, so the other thing I can recommend is either start up a Venmo or a Cash App. I recommend Venmo. It's much easier. And you could still do PayPal transactions. Um, yeah, I just don't know. I don't know how to. Yeah, my Venmo's on this one, I think. I'm going to look it up for you, Sam, and see if you're still on here. I know there's a way you can do it. I'm going to see if it'll tell me. Oh, okay. Venmo is a service of PayPal. Does say that. Um, hmm. Copy and paste what I got online. Ah, what the heck? Wonder why. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do the PayPal thing. That's crazy. PayPal US dollar, Bitcoin, crypto. I don't do crypto. I'm pretty sure it's saying I have to update it. I can't update it on this phone, which means I'll have to download it on either the other phone or my iPad or something to huh. Do you have can you get Cash App over there, Sam? Maybe check in the Cash App. It's a pretty cool app. I like it. See if they have Cash App, if you can get Cash App over in the UK. I'll work on, maybe over the next couple of days, I'll work on PayPal and see if there's a way that I can figure that out. I have to find out my passcode or my password first. Because I put it up and no Cash App either. Jeez. Yeah. I'll figure it out. Give me a couple of days. Um oh. And maybe next time that I do live streams, you can always email me. I put my email address. If you go on my channel, the heading, you'll see Max the Crystal Skull, and then it'll say, "Hello, beautiful souls. My name is Melody." And then you push the more. Huh. Wow. Well, that's just crazy. Well, anyways, I forget what I was gonna say. Anyways, if you go down in my description box up on my channel, you'll see my email address in there. You can email me, and then we can communicate that way through email, and I can let you know if I get, yeah, I'll let you know if I get my PayPal worked out, or maybe we can find a way to, I don't know, we'll figure it out. I'll work on my PayPal, see if I can find a way to figure out how to send you a link through email, because I'm not going to send it on my iPad, but I will send it maybe through email. I do have another email I want to set up. Maybe I'll set it. I do have one set up. I think I'm going to add it to my iPad. And then once I get your email address, you may get a different email address back with my email on it. I don't know. We'll work it out anyways. Yeah, we'll work it out. Oh, you're welcome, honey. I appreciate the fact that you're subscribed, you follow me, and you usually show up for my live streams. Yes, we will work it out. I'm actually quite surprised there's not more people on here. Usually I get a few more people. Maybe they're working, or maybe the hackers did something. Who knows? I can't believe they're closed over there. That's just crazy. Yeah, that's something, how I guess, different countries, different rules. Let's see. Maybe if I'll see if what I can find while I'm waiting for some people to join. Anybody have any questions that I have not answered already? You're more than welcome to put your question up there. It might be in my other. I have things stashed everywhere. I need to keep stuff together. Alrighty. looking for paper, seeing if I can find it. I think I know where it's at. I don't think it's in this one. Yeah, I don't think it's in this section. Yeah. I'll look through it. I'll see if I can find it tonight over the next couple of days. Because, you know, this weekend we got, well, tomorrow's Divine Feminine Day. And then Saturday we do the weeklies. And Sunday the ancestors. Oh, I found something else I was looking for. Okay, I'll leave that out. I found something else I was looking for my PayPal thing. It must be, I have another section where I have some stuff out. I'll have to check and see if I can find it in there. I know I have it. I just, the password so I can get in. Alrighty. Anybody else have any more questions? Yeah, I mean, okay. All right, that works, CMC. Yeah, me too. I have stuff stashed. I have a little bit of stash everywhere, you know, so I don't keep everything in one spot in case it happens, you know, because, like I said, I've got a lot of haters, and yeah, but I was actually looking for my doctor's appointment. That's what I found, the slip of paper with my doctor's appointment time and stuff on it. I'm like, oh, okay, so I don't have to call. I already got it. Yeah, well, I'll work it. I will, by the time you email me, I should have all the facts as close to it, with it. I found my password, my email for my other PayPal, but I don't want to use it because of the hackers, and I don't even have a card for it. I could probably use it, maybe change the password, because and order a new card. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I'll figure it out. All right, Sam, well, you have a good day. Thank you for joining the live stream. And I will right back to you. Have a great day. Um, I enjoyed you coming to the live stream. I haven't talked to you guys for a while. And I will be speaking to you soon.